Yeah. So at that point, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to take it away from the kids?
Can't.
Exactly.
I mean, you can't, but it's like at the same time, like, bro, what can you do to a kid that gets all the resources in the world and he still don't want to accept them? I'm not trying to pull. I just told Mariah, man, I haven't tried to pull this on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like clapping back at them, but I haven't pulled like try to like throw a profession on them. But like in 10th grade, bro, I had a science teacher. I think his name, I'm not mistaken, football coach.
Way to name drop him. That was him.
Yeah, shout out to him, man. It's easy class. But you know what I'm saying? It used to be times that we didn't do work. And I sucked at science. So I would take the homework home and just make stuff up because I sucked at science. All right, but I would still do it, still bring it back. I would still at least attempt it. And, you know, he never said nothing to me. But I had homies in my class, you know what I'm saying? Homies that I was cool with.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing jack.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even bring my book today. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have my backpack.
Proud of it.
I don't even have a pencil backpack.
I ain't got nothing.
I got headphones and the phone.
That's it.
That's it. What you got for me?
I don't have a pencil.
Oh, man, he used to tell me, hey, look, I just want everybody, he's like, the people that didn't bring their homework, I want you to put your arm out just like this. And I want you to rotate your wrist just like this. He was like, because this is what y'all gonna be doing for the rest of your life. Just flipping burgers and taking my order. Bro, he used to be...
Dang.
Dang. I ain't never pulled that on my students.
I was like, dang, where's he going with this?
No, bro, he used to say it all the time. He was like, yes, bro. Yeah. Or he would be like this with the prize. I ain't never pulled that on my students, bro. But I'm telling you, he used to say that all the time.
He should have got a little more real about it.
Man, I mean, it's true.
All right, now stand right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Slide this door. This is what you're going to see.
What's your number?
Yeah.
What's your number? Oh, man, like this one
That's
teacher.
real.
This one teacher, man, he told me he teach a lower grade than me. But he told me, he was like, man, I just explained to my kids, look, man, there's high level earners and there's low level earners. And he was like, the high level earners, you know what I'm saying, they do what they're supposed to do in school. They handle their business to make a high level income.
Yeah.
He was like, the low level earners, he was like, they still can make a living. They still making money. You know what I'm saying? But they not able to make as much as the high level earners.
And they got to work twice as hard.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I get it like that. And he was like, that keep it from like saying that y'all gonna work at McDonald's. And he was like, then they gonna start to think that just because I'm not working at McDonald's, I made it. So what's going on, y'all? It's Coach Williz, and once again, we are back. This is the Be Eazy Show, bringing topics to you every single episode, helping you live your life easier. It's the Plan and Mission of the podcast, y'all.
I love how subtly you switch from every single week to every single episode. It's went from every single week.
Hey, man,
when you get it, you get it.
Hey, when you get it, you get it. Hey, man. Oh, man.
That's wild. That's real
man.
subtle. We bringing topics to you every single episode.
Hey, man.
When you go back, like 6 months ago, it's every single week.
Every single week, man. You know
sometimes for like a good couple of weeks, it was twice a week.
Hey, man, we was giving it to you. But I'm hoping, hey, man, by the time y'all hear this, it's probably going to be after the Christmas season. We may be popping fireworks for the 2024. But hey, Thanksgiving break is coming up soon right now. You know, I know y'all ain't gonna hear it, but
actually Thanksgiving break is over.
It's over. I hope you got everything you wanted for Christmas.
Yeah. Be easy.
Be easy. Oh man, we embracing the new year. Yeah. But
tell me what you got for Black Friday, man.
Man, I don't even know if I'm getting out, man. I wasn't even planning on being here, man, for Thanksgiving. I was planning on leaving.
Where'd you going?
I was gonna go to Florida, go see Mariah's family out there. But
planning, and that don't sound like it's happening.
Nah, we changed it up because
Frontier still owe y'all some money.
Nah, Frontier, they do owe us some more money, I think, but they're not gonna give us more. But we changed it up because my sister's supposed to come in town.
Both of them?
Yeah, both of them.
Okay.
And then Mariah had a few of Mariah's aunts was coming to town with Mariah's cousins. So Mariah's mom was like, hey man, we just hosted at her house, have everybody over there. She cooked, everybody get together, have a good time.
Done deal.
But man, I talked to my sister the other day. We don't know. It ain't 100%.
What you mean?
Like, bro, what are y'all talking about, man? What are y'all talking about, man? I just said that we was gonna stay here so we could come see all, so everybody could get together.
Do you understand? I could be at a beach.
I could be out of here, man.
Instead of this cold Oklahoma.
Go. Well,
we gonna see.
Maybe
this brother is scratching.
Man, you hear me?
He was working on the roof again. How many episodes it's been?
Don't think that
this brother is scratching.
Man, it's bad, man. Don't think that I was on that stuff, man. I'm definitely not messing with that stuff.
Them kids done drove you crazy. Probably buying rocks from the kids. At least some of their parents.
Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, real quick, it's the Planet Mission podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get them when y'all get them. Hopefully by the time Thanksgiving break, I can get caught up on everything. Reels dropping, all that. But it's in a perfect world. But,
that's what it's not.
As always, you know what I'm saying? Let's really started with, what's going on with you, man? You know what I'm saying? You took a hiatus last week. We didn't see you.
Nah, man. Something that came up at work, bro.
Okay.
So basically, if you see Chinese symbols popping up on somebody's computer from a flash drive and it's an executive, you're not really trying to see that. That's not a really good sign. It didn't happen it was like 4:45, 4:50 when I first saw it, started digging into it. I'm like, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
Turns out, bro, it was from a vendor and it wasn't even bad. But I didn't find that out until the next day. Because he had left for the day thinking nothing of it. So I can't even get all the information from the computer because he gone. It's offline. So I'm trying to piece stuff together, figure out what this file is, put it offline. Turns out it wasn't even really nothing.
But why was it?
What?
The vendor had got it from China?
So the it was not in China. You know how them vendor go. But so yeah, it came from out there in China to us through like different companies and all that type of stuff. They were just trying to prove something to us. And when he plugged it in, it got flagged for some files. I didn't like the way it looked. Nobody could explain where it came from. So, yeah. I ended up having to, go pick up the flash drive from him, take it back, and look at it.
But how do you know it's secure?
Once I was able to realize that, okay, this is coming from a vendor, and I kind of just skimmed through, because it was 50,000 files. I can't look through 50,000 files. So I looked through a few files and then scanned it and was like, all right, cool. So with it being a known good source, I manually checked a few files. And business calls, brother?
Man, probably some Chinese people, man. Just random stuff. People just leave that out, man.
But yeah, and then I scanned it and that was it. That was pretty much it. But the week's been good, bro. The schoolwork has been it's ferocious.
Oh, I thought it was on the come up.
It's ferocious. The instructor just dropped the exam in the middle of the week and was like, hey, it's due in a few days. Get to it. Because it's weird with my schedule, bro. I'm so busy during the week that I can only really do homework on the weekend.
Oh, the weekend, man.
So when the weekend come, I have 6 assignments due, ready to go.
Easy.
I'm having to write programs on the go. I had one. I don't even know what's going on with the program, to be honest with you. It's supposed to be writing files to a different file, and it's just not working. So I can't even figure that out. So I got to email the professor, really text the professor because he don't provide the emails. But yeah, man, it's just, I got my first A on the exam though. So shouts out to that.
Got a bomb on that.
Yeah, man, that's it. That's all my life is right now.
It's not all your life.
Bro, let me finish.
I thought you were about to.
Is the relationship.
Okay.
Make sure.
Way to start with that.
School.
Actually, you skipped one. You should have started with the first and foremost, the number one.
With the Lord.
The Alpha and Omega.
With the Lord. The Holy Trinity.
Oh, I don't know about that Trinity.
see, some people like it, some people don't.
Man, we got.
Well, then speak on it, brother.
I don't want to, man.
Why not? Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit.
It's just about how you see them, man. It's just about how you see them.
Drop a bomb.
Drop a bomb.
None of them can agree on anything. That's their main problem. They can't agree on nothing.
That is definitely the problem. That is also when you look at the story, I'll finish this.
But anyway, that's pretty much it. It's just my life is very busy right now, and I'm here for it. Ain't no big deal. Just a lot of stuff going on, and it's just repetitive stuff. It's not, oh, this is new and exciting. It's assignments, work. Like school and work take up most of my time.
Continuously.
Most of my time goes to school and work.
Over and over, man. Over and over.
That's pretty much it, man. What about you?
Drop a bomb on that for your week, man.
I can't reach it. Whatever.
Well, shout out to it.
Yeah.
Me, man, we've been holding up, man, We definitely been holding up. I can't even think about everything. Oh man, last week was everything just jumping together. By the time you're hearing this, hopefully it's done. Hopefully the señorita is back at home. Okay, hopefully she's back at home.
Who are you talking about?
The missus.
Bro, she's your wife. It's your wife. She's not a señorita.
Ain't that no different than saying the missus? Miss.
It'd be, I guess, bro. All right.
Explain it. Explain it.
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
bro.
you saying you like.
But if you say señorita, that means she is not married.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, it is. Because if
So why
you
are
refer to a woman señora.
Okay, so but why are the women at the school señorita so and so?
Do they got a ring?
Yes, married.
Well, ask them about it. I'm just saying what the Hispanic people have told me. So ask them about
Depends
it.
on where they from.
Exactly.
100% depends. Man, they had a big debate.
I've only talked to Peruvians and Mexicans about the whole señorita señora thing.
Mm.
So I don't know about y'all though.
Nah, I don't know. Well, either way.
But they up there arguing about what?
Nah, the kids definitely be arguing because some of them like Guatemala, some of them from Honduras.
Yep. They everywhere.
Mexico. You know what I'm saying? So it's.
I almost dropped a bleep. Gotta be careful.
So like,
all I'm saying is, hey, you know what I'm saying.
So that's the thing.
Take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
Yeah, man, they have debates all the time, you know what I'm saying? How do you say this? How do you say that? You know what I'm saying? Because someone will be like, I say mono, you know what I'm saying? Or somebody like, I would say mana, or you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know what I'm saying, the way you say hand, it'd just be different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's dialects, they change,
Yeah.
So it's all that. But yeah, man, my week last week it just all merged together, man. I was, even with us skipping the pod.
You wasn't too down bad about skipping the pod.
Man.
You wasn't too down bad about it. You was like, whoo.
I wasn't, but you know what I'm saying? We still have stuff to do. I think I went over there to help Pops that day too. And Tuesday was helping Mariah start getting ready so she could leave. Wednesday, went down there, helped her out. Thursday,
his brother down bad, home alone.
Thursday I was alone. Friday she was back, and we just spent the whole. As soon as she came back, we spent the whole time together on Friday. Whole time, man. We stayed up late, watched Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins again. I ain't seen that movie in a minute, man. But you know what I'm saying? We sat there, watched that together, just had a good time, eating popcorn, chilling on the couch. Life is good. Didn't get much work done that day. And that was last week. The week before was the same way, bro. It's just been busy, man. Like, we have our ups and downs, you know what I'm saying?
That pipe is holding on for dear life right now. It's wild.
Think it's gonna fall again? Man, why is it leaking?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you swing a little too hard, it's finna yank the whole project down.
That's why I try to tug it in, man. So I wouldn't do that. But we'll make do what we got. But yeah, man, it's like that's just been the weeks, bro. Like my weeks have been like so jam packed, and it's like trying to get ahead, but it's like all these other things get thrown on you. My goodness, man.
Oh yeah, I've been trying to do so much different stuff, and I'm just not. It's like the little stuff, like I'm needing to get done, but the little stuff is starting to stack up, and it's just like, all right, man.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't even had time to read One Piece, my brother. I haven't even had time to read a chapter of One Piece. That's how busy I've been, and I read One Piece every week when it's out. But yeah, man, it's just, I'm grateful,
100%.
Brother got to be grateful.
100%. I don't know, man. I was really thinking about it, bro. I set myself in this position, bro. If I would have just like when it came to getting into school, bro, if I would have just like buckled down when I first got into school, I'd be done with my bachelor's right now. Done.
You think so?
Yes, 100%. I'd be done, bro. If I would have just came in like off, of course, like with the plan they put you on with 2 years for your associates, 2 years for your bachelor's, bro. And got that, just found my major, let's say, would have been in general ed, or if I would have gotten education, bro, and just honed in, I'd have been done.
That is okay.
Before I ever started teaching. Granted, I wouldn't be in a position. Well, obviously the door still would have been there because they'd be like, oh, you already got your bachelor's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't have it in education, you can just get emergency certified. Boom, you in the door. And I wouldn't have to worry about trying to go to school, trying to teach, you know what I'm saying, and then still try to balance the stuff at home, bro. I'd just be able to just go to school, just teach, balance stuff at home. You know what I'm saying? On top of bro, I had to drop one of my classes. Well, I wasn't.
That marketing gone, huh?
Oh, it was marketing. Of course, it was
that marketing gone.
Yeah, it was no coming back from that one. She was not budging. She was not messing with me, man. I did my last discussion post.
How did you drop it?
You just submit a form.
Okay.
It's different I don't remember. Actually, I never dropped a class at Rose.
I've dropped a class, but like it's pretty late in the game to drop a class.
Yeah, you got to drop it, but they're going to put a W on there. But it don't go against your GPA.
Okay.
So that's all we was trying to do is just save the GPA.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I had to drop it because, man, my last discussion post, you know,
She's grading you harder.
Hard, bro. Hard for no reason, man.
Oh, he think he gonna come back?
Bro, she put like a 3-paragraph review.
For the teacher?
Yes, on my...
When did they start reviewing discussion posts?
Bro, you hear me?
When?
I thought it was just go about your way.
Who does that?
I thought it was all is just, as long as you wrote yours.
And replied to
and
two.
replied on something. Yeah, bro, that's it.
Yeah.
Bro, she legit said, this is not an argumentative response. And she was like, you're not allowed to respond to somebody that picked the same question that you did.
Where does that say that anywhere? She ain't said that anywhere about that.
Bro, goes hard on this. My word count wasn't enough. Of course, my grammar always, you know, I ain't tripping on the grammar and everything. But like, bro, I'm talking about she was just critiquing it. So I, you know what I'm saying, I had to look at the points, man. I was like, man, bro, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think like, and
yeah,
I was
bro,
like,
she's just wanting you to drop the class.
That's what I was like, Mariah, even if I came close, like let's say I got like a 69%, I don't think she's giving me that point. I don't think even if I got a 69.5.
69.9.
She's not giving it
Kick
to me,
rocks.
bro. You didn't earn it. Like, bruh. So I was like, Mariah, it ain't no point, you know what I'm saying? But my accounting professor, I be like, hey,
he rocking with you?
Hey, I'm trying. He giving me all I can. He's like, hey, man, I can't open the exams, but like, man, look, as long as you submit the stuff, man, look, I know my stuff is trash. I know my stuff is trash. I be having to write these little like, because, you know, I told you we doing that thing on IBM. That's how I figured out they paying these executives crazy.
Yeah.
But
what about that one class where you can only miss 50 points?
That was the marketing one.
Oh, okay.
The accounting one was a little bit less points, but bro, I'm telling you, he rocking with me, man. Like, I'm submitting the discussion post. He not replying. 3 out of 3 points or 5 out of 5, whatever he put on there. You know what I'm saying? Easy.
For sure.
No matter what I say, you know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Easy. So, and that's another one, bro. We got this project that's going to take us the whole semester. We're supposed to be writing about this company that we picked, man.
You picked IBM.
I picked IBM. And, bro, I just be like, it'd be like, you know, you got to find their account records. What was they like tangible assets, they intangible assets. Well, bro, all types of stuff that we got to like find in their own documents.
That sounds awful.
And then give our opinion on it and, you know what I'm saying, actually put the documents with it. Bro,
that's a whole report.
Bro, it is. It's a lot. It's going to take us the whole semester to finish. At the end, you should have like, I think 15 pages of this report. Like I've already done like 8 pages right now.
Dang.
And bro, I'm telling you, I just putting whatever. Submit that joint. 95%. Hey, my man, I'm rocking with you, man. I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with you because you're rocking with us, man. But yeah, man. So that was that. Now we down to 2. I feel like it's a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? I did have to sacrifice. I had to put me first, me and Mariah. So that's why the pod didn't get done, you know what I'm saying? And the schooling, bro, man. The schooling situation, bro. It's
getting out of hand.
I ain't talked to you in a minute, man, but it's no, hey. Your boy's been, you know what I'm saying? I've been making it.
What you talking about?
Man, the team, man, you know what I'm saying? Just personal reasons, but like, bro, like, it's a level, it's certain stuff that you got to do, man, when it comes to a profession, man. I can't say too much, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't say too much. It's just certain things you got to do when you got a profession, you know what I'm saying? X, Y, and Z to make sure the whole team eat, you know what I'm saying?
Are we talking about the kids or teachers?
No, the teachers. You
Okay.
got to do X, Y, and Z, just make sure the whole team eat, you know what I'm saying?
So somebody not pulling their own weight.
So that's been that, bro.
So somebody not pulling their own weight. We are not going to say no names.
We're not going to say no names. We're not going to go into detail. I mean, I get it. It's personal reasons. 100%. Hey, do what you got to do to make sure you straight. At the end of the day, do what you got to do to make sure you straight no matter what you're doing. You know? But it's still a job that has to be done. And that's a lot, bro. Dealing with adversity, like you said, bro. Stuff going on. But, I still got to get my job done. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. My week is busy. I already know that my weekend's going to be taken up by doing work, but, you know.
It's just gone. When you, like,
Pretty much.
Like, October was just gone. And I knew, I got all this stuff to do. October's just gone. Every day was something to do. There was never just like, oh, I'm just chilling today, watch something.
Yeah.
It's just gone.
Praise God for Thanksgiving break, but, I mean.
I don't get Thanksgiving break.
You don't get I mean, you get Thursday, Friday off, right?
What you mean?
It's Thanksgiving. You get
I
Thursday?
think we get 1 day for Thanksgiving. But I'm talking about from school, bro.
Yeah, I get that from school.
There's no break for school, but like for work, I think we get that Thursday. I don't think we get that Friday.
Man,
Nah.
this brother got a real job.
No, we don't get that Friday.
This brother got a real job. I mean, that's how Sam was, bro. Sam wasn't. He wasn't giving a brother no day.
365.
Oh, he was there. Oh man,
24
every day.
Well, some of them not. They used to be open 24/7. Not all of them.
Nah,
no
they
more.
don't do that no more.
Yeah, there's a lot of hoodlums.
Yeah, man.
A lot of hoodlums. People sleeping in the store. Wow.
Can't do that. Can't do that.
It used to come in clutch though when Walmart used to be open late.
Yeah, I
though.
know. I mean, they blamed it on like, because I remember they made the push. It happened around COVID, but they made the push that they was like, it makes it easier for people to be able to stock at night, which it does, bro. Them overnight stockers be like, it probably take me like maybe the whole day to do 2 pallets. Overnights come back, they done got 20 pallets done.
Dang.
Easy, man. Like, I mean, they just, for one, they don't have to clean up. You know, like when you in the morning, when customers is in there, bro, you got to clean as you go. Bro, them overnights just be throwing boxes everywhere. Everywhere. Boxes just be all over the place. And you just see them like the last hour before they got to go home. That's all they spend their time doing is cleaning up the boxes and throwing all over the place. That's it. But they done knocked out like 20 pallets, bro. Easy. Because they just in there by themselves. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do that graveyard stuff, man.
Wait, so it'd be people in Walmart
They
overnight?
Yeah, they work, bro. That store never closes for workers.
I didn't know that.
For the yeah, bro. It's always somebody in that building, bro, working. At all times, bro. At all
Man.
times. And it's like
Walmart and Amazon is some. They don't play.
they pushing, bro.
They like having a competition. Like how hard can we slave these
bro,
people?
and I know
for our margins, for our shareholders.
it makes it a push because, you know, Amazon pay more than Walmart. But
Amazon slave them harder.
Bro, I know Amazon be working them boys.
Bro, they be peeing in bottles, bro.
I know Amazon be working them boys, bro. It ain't worth it, but it's an easy job to get on. They gonna hire you.
Oh yeah, because they always hiring because somebody always quitting.
They definitely gonna hire you, man. I remember even when I was man, it's several warehouses, bro. Warehouses just brutal, period, bro. I don't want to go back to that line of work. But I remember I got to one. He said, "Hey, man, look, we working here. We get here on time, and we leave when the day is over. We don't leave. We leave when the day is over."
What does that even mean?
Oh man, I remember I was telling him, I was like, "Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I got a schedule. You know, my wife get home at this time. I'm trying to be. Nah, man, we leave when it's over.
I got a wife too.
We leave when it's
Right
over.
for now.
What else? What else
I
you
picked
want me
this
to say?
job over my wife.
What else you want me to say? I was like, okay, so what about like holidays and weekends? He's like, hey man, we don't require it, but he was like, man, sometimes you may have to work a Saturday. Same thing. We leave when it's over. So
Sundays you might have to work.
okay, so that's okay. What about holidays? He said we work on holidays. How did I get out of
Well,
here?
can I get like a 15
We
minute,
work on
minute
holidays.
breaks?
We work on holidays.
What about lunch?
we work on holidays, man. We get 30-minute lunches, 2:15s.
That's some cold business, man.
And if you work 2 extra hours after we supposed to leave, you get another 15.
What warehouse was this, man?
It's this one that you know about. Okay?
Oh, that one?
It's one that you know about. I had to walk out on them boys.
You didn't even get hired then.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about it.
They pay good though.
Slave labor. Slave labor.
They pay good, but man, oh yeah, we work there.
When that boy told me, he said, man, yeah, we work holidays. I said, man, what? He was like, yeah, the way it is, he was like, some people will get the day off before. They'll get that day off before, or some people will get it off afterwards.
But you gonna work that holiday.
You gonna work. And then he was like, if it causes you to skip one of your days, he was like, you still gotta make it up. So you still gonna do 5-6 days a week. Bruh, I'm out of here, bro. I didn't had enough, man.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time. I really appreciate you.
I'm
Always
done,
got to keep
man.
it professional, even when you're hearing something you're not really trying to be
I'm
with.
not messing with this, bro.
Thank you for your time, sir.
I'm out, man.
Be easy.
Gone, man. But hey, I do want to say this though, man. Moving forward, that's about that. Really, man, that's all I got.
Hey, man, you should always help your family. This brother been slaving on a new roof.
Man, definitely help your family, man.
But that's not true because his pops is the only one that's been doing the main
Pop's
slaving.
been putting in work, you know what I'm saying? But it was Pop's project at the end of the day, so I expect him to pull the most weight.
What is he gonna do with all those extra shingles? Because I know he's gonna have a bunch left over.
Honestly, I don't
It's just
know.
gonna be his reserve.
Probably throw them in the attic, and then when they start falling off in 5-something years, patch up. Cause I mean they gonna fall off, man.
Oh yeah.
They're eventually gonna get to the point to where the roof getting beat up. But supposedly he paid a little bit more money for the shingles that he got, so they're supposed to hold longer than the other ones. And then he said it was like the architectural design versus a standard, or what do you call it, a three flap versus.
He probably correcting you right now.
I don't know it, man.
That's not what I said.
I know he got the architectural design. I know that, but he said versus the other one. I'm just saying that. Let's just say the standard way a roof, you know what I'm saying, shingles are. He said this one's supposed to hold up more than the other one. So, hey, man, I don't know.
Oh man, this is wicked business. That laptop is low.
For real?
It's not red though, but it's low.
Man, to sacrifice the camera.
We'll see if it hit red.
Yeah, we'll work with it there.
This is crazy.
I'll charge it right over there, man.
This is
It's been a
crazy.
day, man. Let me tell you this though, man. So, I know I keep you updated from time to time what's going on in the educational system of America. Really just
Not much is happening. I saw that y'all had like a tutoring program coming. What's up with that?
Bro, man, drop bomb on this, man. Drop bomb on this. We need a transition, okay? So,
What's up with this tutoring program, man?
man, listen to this. I don't know if that's the same tutoring program that I'm about to tell you about, man. It may be. I don't know 100%. But, bro, when I say, at least at the school I'm at, these kids got resources galore. I'm talking resources after resources, bro. And tutoring is one of them. I got this one kid in my class.
For the free? Say less.
So I already told you, like, bro, let me just say this, like, because I want you to understand, like, I know people say.
Kind of cold in here.
Yeah, I know it's blowing, man. It ain't
Well,
gonna stop.
pushing.
It ain't gonna stop, man. But I know some people say, like, bro, the school system has been the same way for 100 years. No, it is not. No, it is not. Now I get it. If you look on the outside, you just see a teacher teaching a bunch of kids in a classroom, sitting at the desk. That's what you see on the surface, bro. But this is what I'm saying, okay? For one, we already told you about, you know what I'm saying, school lunch being free across the board. I'm not saying school lunch is good. I'm not saying that. It's free across the board, though, right?
Damn.
Not have to pay. Should never have to pay, but hey, we did have to pay back in the past. Had to pay for your lunch. But now,
I got free lunch a few times.
I got free lunch every year.
I didn't get free lunch every year, but I got free lunch and I got some reduced lunch.
Yeah, you see what
Man,
I'm
when
saying?
that free lunch was hitting, boy, that free lunch was
Easy.
Wow,
Easy,
boy.
man. What happened if you didn't have money?
They would take it.
They would take your lunch.
Oh
You
yeah.
couldn't eat?
Yeah. They would like offer you like some
Like a
dried up sandwich
like
or something.
a sandwich, yeah.
But it was terrible. I didn't have my tray snatched before.
Oh, that's wicked.
Bro, it's cold business,
that's
bro.
wicked.
It's cold.
You have to go up to and put your
business.
numbers in. And then she's like,
nah.
hey.
But shouts out to the lunch lady, man. She let me go a few times because sometimes I would just forget the money.
Yeah.
She let me go a few times.
But you better tell your daddy that he need to get up here.
But I think it happened to me at least one time where it was like, yeah, nah. Go take that back.
Oh, that's hard.
Bro, imagine the monster you got to be to tell a kid.
Hard.
You got to tell a kid.
And bro, this is what I'm saying.
It's slop.
It is slop.
Don't take that slop back.
It is slop.
It's crazy.
It definitely is slop. You know
Oh
what
yeah, I
I'm
didn't
saying?
have to do that before.
I give you that. Beef
sometimes,
fingers,
like,
why are we still eating it?
Sometimes they had like little leftovers, like kids would like put their chips back when they didn't want those no more. I would go get some of those. But yeah, bro, I didn't have my tray snatched.
Oh, that's wild, man. Your pops, hey, man. Shout out to pops, shout out to moms. You know what I'm saying? We got free lunch every year. I'm gonna just leave it at that. We got free lunch every year, and I just remember some of my homies. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have it. They was paying. And I remember seeing them sometimes bring like X amount of dollars. Be like, hey, bro, put $20. Put $20 on my books, bro. Help me out. But like that's what I'm saying. That's another thing that's changed, and it's crazy that was even like that before the kids had to pay. But I told you about like the free resources, bro. They get free coats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We just had this thing. The principal came up to. They was like, "Hey man, we got a donated to the school. That's paying for 2 kids in every single class to get a book from the book fair if they don't have any money. You know what I'm saying? If they a kid that not gonna get nothing.
Yeah.
Bro, I said, man, what? I used to never get nothing from the book fair.
You just go in there and looking hard,
bro. The most I can get probably $1 eraser. Cause my mom gave us $1 a day. I can get a book. A $10, $12, $13 book?
A Guinness World Record. How much that costs?
You hear me? I'm talking about the books with the toys on the front of the man, please.
In there, man. I wish I could.
Man, they would send the thing home. Hey, tell your parents we'll be open till 5 o'clock today for the book fair. And my mama ain't coming.
I stopped bringing it home.
What? What's the point? I'm not getting a book. But 2 kids, bro, from each. I sent 2 kids from my class. They went and got a brand new book.
Any book they want?
Any book.
Ooh. Bro, knowing us, bro, we would go get the most expensive book.
Oh, easy.
Flip it.
Easy. But like, you know what I'm saying? That's the one thing they did have to get a book. They didn't let them go in there and get toys. But they did have to get a book. I'm still like, bro, you got a brand new book just for being here. Homie just said, hey, man, yeah, whatever you want. So they got that. Told you got coats, free lunch. Bro, the following week after the, what do you call it? After the book fair is over.
Yep.
A book bus comes to the school. Didn't know nothing about no book bus when I was in school.
But
the book bus comes to the school. Every school in Oklahoma City comes to the school, and each kid gets a free book. On top of we just gave kids free books for the book fair. But now every kid in your class.
And none of them, only about 4 or 5 of those kids at the most
is going to read it.
Is going to read them books.
It's even going to crack it open.
Yeah. The rest of them going to lose them. What happened to your book? All right, y'all, it's time to read today.
Bro, and I'm not talking.
What do you mean you don't have a book?
Bro.
We literally gave y'all free books.
Crazy. And bro, I'm not talking about something
But would you have been any better? You would have lost those books too.
Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Hear me out. So, and these ain't like cheap books, bro. These are like some nice books. Of course, they not like, some autobiography of Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? You're not got it.
We're not gonna do that. Why would we do that?
But
those books are banned.
100%. But there was some
for
nice
good
books
reason,
in
if
there,
you
bro.
ask me, brother.
You don't think he preaching the message of truth, my brother? You don't think he was trying to free
I don't
you?
care if it's Detroit Red, Malcolm Little. I don't care who
Malcolm
it is.
Little, man, not Detroit Red.
I don't care what his name is. We're not putting him in the school.
Now, what is your real name? What is your government name on your birth certificate? Now, my name was given to me by the people that took my name from my grandfathers and my forefathers. Okay, but
Let's go drop a bomb. We've heard enough. Send them on. We've heard enough. You trying to explain it? We don't.
Nah, man, we ain't
drop another bomb.
Man. It's X, man. Yeah, man. So they got that. They got the free books, right? That they getting from the book bus.
Yeah.
And I told you I got one kid in my class, man. Like you said with the tutor, bro. They said, hey, man, pick. I don't know. I think I picked like 5, 6 of kids in your class that need help with reading. Okay, I picked the 5, 6 kids, sent them, and these people come up to the school once a week, bro. They take these kids out of class and they go read a book with them every week. Just some people that just come up to the school like tutors, you know what I'm saying? They just come up to the school, and then it was like, oh, pick 5, 6 kids out of your class that need help with math. Once a week, people come up to the school, pull these kids out of class, and go help them with their math.
Is this at every school in the district?
No. And this is what I knew. Now, some of the resources, bro, I thought was district-wide. The book bus, everybody's getting that.
Okay.
Free lunch, everybody's getting that.
Yeah.
Coats, everybody's getting that.
Okay.
Okay, but now these tutors that you talking about, no. And you remember, of course, I'm at a...
The way I read it, I didn't read the post. I just read the headline. Yeah. They said it's supposed to be one of the largest
it's not across
programs.
The board. It's not across the board. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, though, too, is... like of course, we got a large Hispanic population, a lot of Spanish speaking at the school, bro, easily. Our principal this year, our head principal speaks Spanish. She Mexican, and then we got all the secretaries, all the people that work in the office, all speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying?
As it should be.
You know what I'm saying?
If you are, if that's your target demographic, that's how school should be. It should reflect the community that is in school.
But this is the thing, though. So our custodians, bro, we got teacher assistants that speak Spanish.
Ain't no reason the school lunch should be not bussing.
Bro,
school lunch should be bomb.
It should, but they don't get to make it. You know what I'm saying? They don't get to make it.
They should be able to bring a little extra.
Bro, it's
they could
sent it in boxes.
Man, they could make them beans work.
A lot better, man. A lot better. But and actually, man, it would be a whole lot better. We got a lady in the cafeteria from the Caribbeans. I know that right should be busting.
Yeah.
I know that right should be busting, but you know what I'm saying?
Everything should be good.
She'll get to make it. So, but anyway, so we got all these people in the school that speak Spanish. So if any kid at any point feels uncomfortable because they don't speak English, boom, so and so come in the room.
Yeah. Resources.
Easy, start flowing.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Clear it up.
Parents coming to the school, it's all easy, bro. But schools on, this side of town that I'm at, right? This side of town, not the one I work at, but over here. But Hispanics, you know what I'm saying, Spanish speaking is everywhere, okay? Especially in OKC. But on this side of town.
On this side of town?
On this side of town.
Okay.
This side of town that we at right now.
Yeah.
Okay?
Where they be shooting.
Where they be letting off, man. Letting off in broad daylight. But there are kids in the classroom still, you know what I'm saying, a good amount. Not, of course, not as much as the school I'm at, but there's still a good amount of kids that speak Spanish, bro.
Really?
Only.
Really?
Like showing up like, hey.
Let's make something happen.
Hola. I don't know what hello mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Like,
no.
Like, that's all I got, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, but I asked, you know what I'm saying, my mother-in-law, like, hey, man, you know, do y'all got, man, she was like, hey, we just had to beg this lady that speaks Spanish to come work at the school. And then when the district figured out that she was working over there, bro, they threw her in the elementary school and the middle school over here.
Dang.
You got one lady.
Responsible for 2 schools.
2 schools, bro.
And she's only getting paid for one job.
For one job, bro. Meanwhile, bro, I probably don't even have to walk 30 feet. 30 feet and I can find somebody to speak Spanish up in the school. And then, matter of fact, I don't even have to leave my classroom. I can just ask one of the students, bro, translate for me. Done. Solved. Let's get back to teaching.
Yeah.
But like, what are we doing? But bro, up there, it's not the same case. And then you said like these tutors. Bro, the tutors galore at my school. I got this one kid, bro. He got a reading tutor. He got a math tutor.
What about on this side of town? Any
You hear me?
tutors?
You hear me?
Any tutoring programs
You
over
hear
here? Pick yourself up by your bootstraps, man.
This is what I'm
Where
saying,
your
bro.
bootstraps at,
This
man?
is what I'm saying. This is crazy, bro. So like on one end, bro, I was telling, of course, I get it. If I was a kid in that situation, I probably would look at all the things and I'd be grateful. I'd probably take that book and chunk it too. Be in my bedroom sitting somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Just crumpled up in your backpack.
Honestly, I might read it for a minute.
I wouldn't have read it.
I probably wouldn't have finished it. But I probably definitely would have read it for like while the hype was still on it. Oh, I got this book for free and everything. You know what I'm saying? Especially because I was probably one of the kids that they should have sent to get the free book fair book. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? But I know I wouldn't appreciate it, bro. I'm telling you, like this kid, man, he got a writing tutor, he got a math tutor, he got a reading tutor. He also work in small groups.
Man,
he got people that pull him out for speech.
When is this boy in class?
They pull him out for counseling.
When is this boy in class?
Always.
How is he always in class if he getting pulled out?
Always, bro. I'm saying, hey. I'm talking, he always in class. And this is the reason why. Hey man, your reading tutor is here. They said go meet him in the library. I don't want to go. Well, man, you gotta go. He came here for you. He donating his time. You gotta go. He goes in there, he don't bring a book. Reading tutor sends him back. Hey man, he don't have a book. We need a book. All right, man, go get a book that we got in the classroom. After you just got a book from the book bus.
Yeah.
Just got a brand new book. Why you ain't got no book?
Yeah.
So he goes over there in the classroom, gets a book, take him off. 5 minutes later, he come back in the class. Hey, man, you supposed to be taking him for 30 minutes. Why is he back? Why am I looking at this kid right now?
What's the problem? What's the matter?
What are we doing?
Yeah.
I go talk to the tutor. Hey, man, he said he didn't want to work. Said it was more fun stuff to do in class. I was like, what fun stuff? He ain't doing nothing in here. He ain't done nothing all day. He don't even put his name on the paper. What is he talking about?
Yeah.
Don't want to work with the tutor. Okay? So, hey, man, about an hour later.
Tutor.
Somebody else knock on the door. Math tutor.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, he don't even need no book now. We doing math.
All you need is a pencil.
All you need is a pencil. Tutor got a pencil. Tutor got paper.
Just show up.
He'd go in there. Tutor bring him back 15 minutes. He said he don't want to do nothing. Says more fun stuff to do in class. Once again, in that whole hour that the last tutor left and you came, he ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing. He ain't done nothing. I'm talking nothing but act a fool, man. Oh, and I'm like, okay.
So he's not working in the class. Does he ever do work? Like, how does this work? Because this isn't something new. So this is fourth grade. He's been doing this since the second grade. He's been doing this since the third grade. He's been doing this since the first grade. How has nothing changed? So how does that work?
Because and this is why he got resources galore. This is why he has so many resources, because they know homie needs it. He legit needs it, bro. It's not like he don't.
But if he doesn't take it and his parents aren't going to make him take it, Both like 2-parent household.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was 2-parent household though. They both there.
What's up?
I don't know 100% their situation.
Okay.
I just have seen things. I've heard things. So
Okay.
we just gotta, you know.
All right.
But hey,
2-parent household.
2-parent household.
Better than one.
This is the issue, bro. Is that look, okay, when we was in school, bro, for one, do you know what a small group is when it comes to school?
No.
Did your school do that?
No.
Did yours? Okay, so this is the thing, bro. For an hour a day, every single
But we
day.
went to school over here.
Bro, but this is what I'm saying, bro. Even over here, like my mother-in-law told me that they do, because it's something that the district is pushing for the kids to do. But of course, the schools over here don't get the same luxury that we get. Okay, at my school, bro, they call it.
Do you think it's all about design, brother?
Oh, it's 100%
Do
by
you think
design.
it's a coincidence,
100% by
brother?
design. For one,
That they
I
are
get
leaving
this.
out this side of town,
For
brother.
one, I do get this. The teacher assistants that work at our school, for one, they don't get paid as much. I get it; they get paid a little bit more than the average one would because they bilingual.
Okay.
But they still don't get paid as much. You know what I'm saying? I get paid more than them, and I ain't balling out of control.
Okay.
You know, but a lot of them live within that neighborhood, bro.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They live like within the neighborhood. They chose like, bro, I'm gonna work, but I'm only gonna work
over
here.
Yeah.
Don't send me over here.
Yeah.
At all. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about sending me to this side of town with them people. Don't do it. But so that's one thing, bro. Is that it would have to
You
be
mean
like
those people?
those people.
Not them people. Those people.
Those people. I don't want nothing to do with them.
Respectfully.
Okay, but that's the thing, bro. So that's one case. Is that a lot of the parents, yes, a lot of teacher assistants, they do work on that side of town, or they do live in that side of town.
Yeah.
So that had to be the same thing over here. Okay, the donating resources, bro, like the tutors offering their time. Those tutors don't live on that side of town.
Okay. Are they really not the tutors don't get paid?
It's volunteer.
Really?
It's volunteer.
So it's
At least as far as the ones I know.
that makes so
the ones I know that's pulling.
Are
kids
they
out.
are they from the community?
I don't think that they, bro. From what I've seen, they may live on that side of town, but they don't seem like they live on that side of town. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
From what I've seen and from what like the conversations I'd had with them, I don't think they live over there. You know what I'm saying?
So how are
And-
they getting over there?
They just driving from wherever they at. You know what I'm saying?
But who's telling them to go to that school instead of this school?
Take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back.
I get it. Like the people that's
Okay,
the
so
people that's
we're
donating
talking
their
about
time.
that side of town. What about the north side of town?
North side.
Not our north side.
I get
The
it.
north side.
I get it. Same. It's even better.
So they get
because
tutors
my
and stuff like that too.
And granted, that's why my mother-in-law was telling me, she was like, because you know a lot of the teachers that's on the side, bro, they on some, bro, I've been here, I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They've been over here for a minute. But my mother-in-law's been sent all over the district. She
Yeah.
know what it's like over here. She know what it's like over there. So she was telling me that she's been trying to fight to get more people hired over there that speak Spanish. And they've been like pushing back, like, we don't have enough. Knowing where she just came from. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it was like, if you didn't speak Spanish, you was like the fish out of water. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like all these resources, for one, I be trying to stress these kids, like, bro, y'all don't understand, bro. Like, they make it seem, and I was just telling this another teacher, bro. I was like, bro, the school system is completely different when I was in it. Bro, when I was up in this thing, it was you sit at your desk and you just listen to homie talk. Like, bro, we was in 4th grade legit taking notes. Taking notes.
I've never been a note taker.
And then on top of that, bro, I was taking books home, bro. This is what I'm.
Oh yeah, we always have to take books home.
Bro, I'm taking the reading book
like
home.
elementary school students got like at least 30, 40 pounds on their back.
You hear me?
And I was going home.
Bro, I'm taking the reading book home, and on a separate sheet of paper, I'm doing number 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9.
Oh yeah.
And got math homework.
Yep.
I got 2, 4, 6, 7, 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10.
You had the social studies book. You had the science book. You had the reading book.
Bro, you hear
And then
me?
you had the math book. I had 4 books in my little bitty kid backpack. Heavy. Even my parents was like, dang.
After just sitting here and listening to a homie all day. And
Gotta
my
take
parents
that book
was,
home.
and my parents was on some stuff like, bro, that homework better be done.
Oh yeah, you
Even
better,
though
not,
I
you
can-
better
even-
not lose that book.
Even though I can't help you. Oh, you better not lose that book because we're not paying for that.
You better not lose that book.
Man, you better not tear it up either.
Man.
Oh, man, I'm telling you, man. And it's like, I was telling this dude, like, man, bro, literally, my kids start their day, pull out an iPad, and we do morning work on our iPad. Then after that, they work on whiteboards, man. They get to draw on these whiteboards, and we, you know what I'm saying, they mirror what I do on the board.
I think we're working backwards.
No, bro, 100%. This is what I'm saying. So they do that on the whiteboard. It's too
easy.
Bro, then after that, you know, we go into language arts. Of course, we still got books that we read out of, bro. But today, I printed a story off about a girl coming to a new school.
Yeah.
And being and trying to make it on the soccer team. Something that they would find interesting.
Yeah.
Bro, man, what? We was pulling that language arts book out, and whatever the next story was, we was reading it. Interesting or not.
Oh, it didn't matter.
It didn't matter. Bro, they wasn't trying to find stuff that accommodated to us.
Yeah.
I never read about baseball, football, none of that stuff. None of that stuff.
It's barely even stories for us.
The
only stories for us is somebody's going to jail.
Martin Luther King.
Yep.
And we figured out Martin Luther King was just peaceful. That brother was just walking.
You met your father for the first time. Congratulations.
Like, bro, I'm telling you. And that was it.
Yeah.
So, and it was like, bro, we just going, after that, bro. So I'm telling them too. So we also watched, after we did that, because I was really sitting there today. I was really like, after I had that conversation with him, I've been looking at the stuff I've been doing for these kids. We read that story. We answered 5 questions on the iPad. We did 5 questions on the iPad.
Oh, yeah.
3 was multiple choice.
Each kid get an iPad.
2 was, each kid get an iPad. 2 was open response.
And it's just normal. Bro, you remember when we used to walk into the classroom and you saw the cart in there?
Bro.
It was a game changer.
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
No.
And then you come in the next day and it's still there?
It's even better.
Man.
2 days in a row? We
yeah.
chilling. What?
Computer work? Because ain't no way for us to turn it in.
Taking this.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking this 100%. Bro, now, inside recess, bro, used to be sitting in the hallway watching a movie.
No, we had games in our class.
Nah.
Our teachers had games.
We sitting in the hallway watching a movie. Lined up on the wall, not talking.
Don't say nothing.
Don't say a word.
Oh, we couldn't.
Oh, I didn't make it rain outside. Why am I being blinded?
They didn't put y'all in the gym? They could have put y'all in the gym.
We in the hallway, man. I do remember playing games, but that was like kindergarten, first grade type stuff.
2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Bro,
they had games if it was like inside.
Maybe 2nd too, but bro, no, when we got to 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
No game, no checkers, no chess.
Watching a movie.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And then, bro, when they get inside recess at the school now, bro, we be playing. All they want to do is play on their iPads.
Yeah.
They be on games playing on their iPad.
Having a good time.
Having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Another thing, bro, is that like we doing this little project right now that I'm trying to get them to. We trying to compare genres. We trying to point out nonfiction to fiction. You know what I'm saying? Simple stuff.
Y'all still doing that?
It's a review. We going back over it.
Okay.
But I gave them 2 videos. They both cartoons, but one is obviously a fiction and one is nonfiction. You know what I'm saying? Even though they both cartoons, so they can be able to distinguish between the 2.
Yeah.
Bro, we sitting there watching two like 5-minute, you know what I'm saying, videos on the board. We just sitting there, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there watching the fiction one was kind of funny. So they sitting there laughing, having a good time. I was like, okay, after this.
All right, now we're going to watch this and now answer the question.
Bro, after this, I was like, okay. We didn't get to it today, but I said tomorrow we're going to break out into groups and then we're going to get this, they call it anchor chart paper, which is just big sheets of paper. And y'all I was like, we're going to draw 2 Venn diagrams and we're going to compare the 2 videos, how they're different, how they're alike. And I want you to color it, make it look nice, and we're going to choose. Bro, I told this other, I was like, bro, I never remember working in groups in elementary. Not on none of that. I remember making a gingerbread house.
That's too easy to work in a group.
I remember working in a gingerbread house.
We didn't work in groups that often.
Bro, what? Bro, what?
We would get in trouble.
Small group? What? Bro, it was none of that. Bro, I'm telling you, it was sitting and listening to homie talk.
Yeah.
The full day. You go to PE, art, music, whatever. You come back to, boom.
We back to it.
Boom.
And this is a board. You was lucky to have a whiteboard because some classrooms had chalkboards.
Bruh. And we
back in my day.
Bro, we just sitting there listening. So this is like, I was telling them that too. So then like finally, bro.
You got zeros.
Bro, you hear me? They got this thing now, bro. They call it, our school call it Bear Town because we the Bears. But other schools call it, you know what I'm saying, whatever they like their logo is. But the official name of it is called Win Time. Okay. It's what I need.
Okay.
So for 1 hour a day, bro, we break out like, because we, you know what I'm saying, we got a lot of teacher assistants at the school. So 2 teacher assistants come into my classroom.
Sounds stacked up.
Bro, it's crazy, bro. 2 teacher assistants come into the classroom 1 hour a day. They come into the classroom. They pull the students break out into groups. Like each group got about maybe 5 kids. You know what I'm saying? About 4 groups. And one group works independent. They work by themselves.
This sounds like it's ideal.
You hear me? One group works with me.
Yeah.
One group works with another parent, the other. And then after about 20 minutes, they switch. Bro, this never. Oh, never.
Would have loved that.
Bro, I don't even really remember working. I know we did some.
I would have a doctorate by now.
I'm not going to distinguish and say that we didn't. But I don't even really remember working in groups in high school. I know we did some things. I know we did some things, but bro, no, not 1 hour a day.
I say it was never
5 days a week.
It was never every day.
You hear me?
It was never every day.
Bro, my kids know every single week, even though we do that bear time. They know every single week we're gonna do a group project in math and reading. Every single, because that's what they tell us to do. You need to give them something that they work independent, something that they work in groups, and something that they work with you on. And they really push like it cannot just be with you the whole time. It has to be independent, and it has to be them working together.
I love how this podcast has slowly become us just ragging on the school system.
It's changed, bro. And I just want people to know, because I know a bunch of people looking on
this
the
is where
outside.
your kids is going.
Man, bro, you need to know.
And depending on where they're going, they not even getting that.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. They getting it. They like, hold on, y'all get 2 people that come into your classroom? We do, win time, but like it's just our teacher and us.
I don't know, man, because it sounds ideal. That sounds like
it's sweet.
That sounds like it should work.
They don't care at all.
Yeah. So at that point, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to take it away from the kids? Because exactly.
I mean, you can't, but it's like at the same time, like, bro, what can you do to a kid that gets all the resources in the world and he still don't want to accept them? I'm not trying to pull. I just told Mariah, man, I haven't tried to pull this on my kids. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like clapping back at them, but I haven't pulled try to throw a profession on them. But in 10th grade, bro, I had a science teacher. I think his name, if I'm not mistaken, football coach.
Way to name drop him. That was him.
Yeah. Shout out to him, man. It's easy class. But you know what I'm saying? It used to be times that we didn't do work, and I sucked at science. So I would take the homework home and just make stuff up because I sucked at science. All right, but I would still do it, still bring it back. I would still at least attempt it. And, he never said nothing to me. But I had homies in my class, you know what I'm saying? Homies that I was cool with.
Yeah.
They wasn't doing jack.
Yeah.
Hey, I didn't even bring my book today. You know what I'm saying? I don't even have my backpack.
Proud of it.
I don't even have a pencil backpack.
I ain't got nothing.
I got headphones and a phone.
That's it.
That's it. What you got for me?
I don't have a pencil.
Oh, man, he used to tell me, hey, look, I just want everybody... He's like, the people that didn't bring their homework, I want you to put your arm out just like this. And I want you to rotate your wrist just like this. He was like, because this is what y'all going to be doing for the rest of your life. Just flipping burgers and taking my order. Bro, he used to be...
Dang.
Dang. I ain't never pulled that on my students.
I was like, dang, where's he going with this?
No, bro, he used to say that all the time. He was like, yes, bro. Yeah. Or he would be like this with the fries. I ain't never pulled that on my students, bro. But I'm telling you, he used to say that all the time.
He should have got a little more real about it.
Man, I mean, it's true.
All right, now stand right here.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's slide this door. This is what you're going to see.
What's your number?
Yeah.
What's your number? No, man, this one
That's
teacher.
real.
This one teacher, man, he told me he teach a lower grade than me. But he told me, he was like, man, I just explained to my kids, look, man, there's high level earners and there's low level earners. And he was like, the high level earners, you know what I'm saying? They do what they're supposed to do in school. They handle their business to make a high level income.
Yeah.
He was like, the low level earners, he was like, they still can make a living. They still making money. You know what I'm saying? But they not able to make as much as the high level earners.
And they got to work twice as hard.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I get it like that. And he was like, that keep it from saying that y'all gonna work at McDonald's. And he was like, then they gonna start to think that just because I'm not working at McDonald's, I made it. So I was like, man, I understand that, man. But you know what I'm saying? Like you said, bro, I do think from time to time, bro, we just making it too easy for y'all, bro.
But
it's
they need the resources.
They do need the resources.
But you have to teach the kids. It all falls on the parents, my brother.
100%. You think so?
Yeah, it's all about parents.
Okay.
It's all about parenting.
Okay.
That's what it's going to come down to. That's what it's all about. Because you can't tell me otherwise, like, oh, I don't have the same resources, I don't have the same opportunities. Because immigrant children come over here, not all of them, but some immigrant children will come over here and they will go hard and they don't have anything.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they got parents that are driving like, hey, you need to go do whatever this needs to be done.
Yeah.
Get it done. So it all comes down to parenting when it comes to kids. What else would it be for kids? They're kids. So it's all on the parents.
Yeah.
So the homie that don't want to do nothing with the tutor, he know his parents don't care.
And that's
What I need to do it for? Or
I know,
my
bro.
parents not gonna say nothing.
That is sad, bro. That is sad, bro. And I do think about it, though. I get it, though. I see it. I see it firsthand. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, bro, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro.
And the harsh reality of it is, you can already look at some of these kids and you know they doomed.
I know, bro.
They're doomed.
I told him, bro, and you know what I'm saying, to wrap it up on this, man. I saw this clip. I was watching the game on the hey man.
That's crazy though, man. You can look at like toddlers and you know, like you can see that whole situation around them, like, dang, life is stacked up against you.
Oh yeah. And you don't even know.
Yeah.
You don't even know what you're fighting against.
Yeah.
You don't even, like, when
you have
folks are
no
trying to help you,
concept.
when folks are trying to help you, you don't even know. You don't know what's coming. It's like you showing up to the octagon, bro, that day. And you don't know that the dude you fighting against, bro, he's like the world champion right now.
You finna fight John Jones.
And they just dropped you in there.
Yeah.
And you like, bro, nobody. They're like, bro, we've been trying to tell you for weeks. You got a tough guy.
They finna lock the doors.
You didn't tell me who.
They finna lock the doors.
You just say I got a tough guy to fight. That's it. Now I'm in here with him. And he throwing blows at me.
And he's not gonna stop.
Not gonna stop, bro. And that, bro, I'm telling you, I saw, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to OU or OSU. Not OU. He ain't come with it. Yeah, shouts out to him. Drop the ball.
I don't even have a horse in the race. I just like to make fun of people who lose.
I honestly don't. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you know, hey, if OU would have won, I would have had my OU hat on today.
Would have slapped it on.
Easy, man, because I got one.
It's crazy that when this dropped, the season's over.
Them boys.
The Bowls is already done.
It's done,
By the
man.
time this episode drops.
Easy, man. We planning for the Super Bowl right now. But,
Man.
so, yeah, man. So what I was saying, I was watching the news, man, and this commercial came on. I was watching the game and the commercial came on afterward about the news coming up at 10. And it was showing this guy, I think this kid in Norman, man, he was handcuffed, 17 for attempted murder. And they was pulling him to the police car, man, and he was like, you know, cussing at the police and everything. And, you know what I'm saying?
He don't know.
He don't know he really don't know what he's up against.
It's a wrap.
But, bro, when I saw his face and I saw like his haircut, I was like, bro, that legit looked like one of my students. 100%. And granted, like, student in my class would be like 9 or 10. So he probably like 7 years off, 7, 8 years off of like that kid's age. But I know this kid in my class, like, bro, if somebody does it, he does it. Good example or not, he'll just follow whatever they do. I'm like, bro, that same thing could happen. I'm like, bro, you gonna get out. And granted, I know where they going to middle school. Where they going to middle school, bro, these kids, it's crazy. These kids is funny because they know. But I don't think I was scared of my middle school and high school like this. But they legit be like, hey, man, you think I can stay back in the 4th grade? I'm like, why? They be like, bro, because when we going to middle school, they like, it's terrible. It's terrible. They had just told me, like, I remember I was talking to them, like, maybe about a few weeks ago. They was like, bro, I don't want to go to high school there. They was like, 2 kids, like, got shot, like, a few weeks ago.
Sure hope you can run.
Bro, this is what I was saying. Like,
Hey.
Bro, when I was in middle, I was not thinking, like, of course, stuff was going on when I was in middle school, but I was not like, dang, I never want to go up there. High school, dang, I never want to go up there. Granted, I never want to go back there, but you know what I'm saying? I never want to, I wasn't thinking like, bro.
You wouldn't catch me in the school, period, right now, the way these kids is acting.
Oh, man, 100%.
I don't want to be in no schools.
I had older siblings and older cousins that went to that school. And I still wasn't like, oh, man, you know, scared of going there. No, I mean, these kids don't want to go there. They don't. And that's what I'm saying, bro.
And they're going to go there and get seasoned.
100%, bro. It's bad influences up there. I know it has to be. And I know some of my kids, bro, they still not making decisions for themselves. They're just doing whatever the crowd likes or whatever somebody else tells them to do. Bro, they going to be out here.
And now you in prison.
You hear me?
Fast.
And you looking like, bro, how did I get here?
And your life is over.
Because
18, they slamming the doors, treating you like an
that's what I'm
adult.
saying, bro.
Your life is over. It's
at
over.
some point, y'all got to start making decisions for yourself, bro. I get that we doing all this fun, but I be telling them, bro, y'all got to start thinking
and
for
it's
yourself.
not that far away.
It's not that far away, bro. At all.
Like, do you realize in 10 years, your life could just be over?
Changed.
You're in prison for the rest of your life.
Changed, bro.
Just because you wanted to follow somebody.
Easy.
It happens fast. 18, it's a wrap. They give you 20 years and you're 18. Your life is, for the most part, so some people can bounce back. You never give up. But for the most part, it's a wrap.
It's tough. We can't all be Wallow out here, man. Wallow's story is like
it's a 1 in a million.
In a million. Like, dang near 1 in like 100 million.
Yeah.
Because it's a slim chance.
And it helped that his cousin was connected in the industry.
Already, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
and not everybody's gonna have it. Not to take any kind of thing from Wallow. I'm just saying that him like having Gilly in the situation, that helped.
And
I'm sure of it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you said, Wallow was out here grinding doing his thing, but bro, it still takes a lot.
Yeah.
That's not the majority of the people that come out of prison that get in that, especially that did 20 years in prison.
And for to stay on the same and good path in prison.
Yeah.
Because he went and did a long time. He could have easily became a criminal and stayed a criminal.
Easily, bro. But like, you know what I'm saying, close on this to show you like that. Like, it's not everybody don't get it. I show
y'all go listen to some of those stories from the cell. It'll keep you out of jail.
Oh yeah, man.
Them stories from the cell be having you like, oh my goodness, I can't ever go there.
I ain't trying to go in there, man. Stories
Animals.
from the cell.
Animals.
Stories from the cell. But yeah, I showed him the stat man today because I've been trying to figure out ways that I can like throw in like little life lessons in there without taking too much of their time.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed him that stat. I already like shared it with you before. Like it said 88% of millionaires in America have a bachelor's degree, and 52% out of the 88 have either a master's or a doctorate degree. Okay, and I showed him. I was like, okay, I showed y'all this stat, but I was like, I understand. Some of y'all are looking at, oh, that 12%. I'm looking at that. So I put the stats on there too. It was less than 1% of millionaires have no high school diploma.
Yeah.
A little over 1% have only a high school diploma. Okay. And I think it said like 5 something percent went to college but didn't finish.
Yeah.
Okay. And I showed them, 33% out of all the millionaires in America are women. You know what I'm saying? So I showed them like these stats. So, you know what I'm saying? You could understand like both sides of it. But I was trying to tell you like, hey man, it's a higher probability of you going to school, getting a bachelor's, and becoming a millionaire versus trying to be that little less than 1% and saying that, hey, bro, I don't need a school. I might as well drop. Bro, man, close on this, man. I knew a guy that dropped out of high school. I worked with him, man. He was a busboy at this place. And he told me, like, man, I don't need school. I dropped out so I could work to be a busboy.
Okay.
This one, I was still in high school. I was probably like 16, 17. Me and Mariah get married and everything. We went to this place to go eat.
Oh, no. Still up there?
Man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Leave a 5-star rating, man. Until the next one, y'all, man. Be easy. 100%, man. Still there. Be easy.